Hi, welcome back to Game Life, everybody. I'm your host, Big Hit, and we're going to start a new series with a game called City Skylines. What we're going to do is we're going to start from nothing, regular game settings, and we are going to build a city from there. Hopefully you will watch it grow with me. Areas, we start off with 1. We will have 9 total, but we will get into that as we grow. Right now, I just wanted to show you kind of what we're working with. To start, we're going to have to start by building roads. We have to build one small section of road to unlock some of the different styles, as like one-ways and such not. So what we'll do is we'll go over here and we'll build a little piece of road here and unlock some more. And when we do, we'll go from there. Now, to keep it cheap, any city services or anything you provide costs money. Roads cost money. Everything costs money, and as you can see right now, there's no population, and there won't be for a minute. And I suggest that when you play this game, you start your build on pause. That way, it doesn't cost you as you're building. You can use your whole 70,000 to create what you need. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to start building some basic roads, and get a start, and we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and get into the road building right now. Okay, so now we got our first sets of road built. We're going to go over here and we're going to take a look at our info views here. I need to find out a couple things. One, I need to find out which way the water's flowing. That way it doesn't run sewage back into my thing. So you can see it, the little arrows, it shows the water flow. There's not much current here. But and we're going to start by building a water pump on the high end up here. So we'll drop that, and then when we drop that, we'll scooch down here where the water's flowing away and build our sewage. And what that'll do is that'll pump that out in the way. Alright, so we got a basic starter set of roads, and we got the start of our utilities. You need water, sewage, lights. Let's go ahead and start with power. We're going to go with coal because it's the cheapest, and it produces a lot of pollution, but it's still cheapest for now. And there's something I want to point out here real quick, and that is our zone indicator. Green is residential, blue is commercial, yellow is industrial. That we'll keep an eye on throughout the game, but as you see right now, it's not moving. Anyway, so we got power, we've got water. Now we need to go ahead and finish out some more roads. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and build another set, and I don't usually like the 90-degree angle roads, but it's a good start. So, you know, we'll start little and work our way up, but let's go ahead and get some more roads built. Okay, we got some roads built. Let's add some water pipes to get the water and sewage flowing. And we will we're going to be getting pretty close to starting here. We're shooting through a lot of this stuff, like the intersections and the road directions, but we'll get over that. I just want to get us a little city started here. That way, we got a basis to work off of. Feel free to comment if you have questions or you want to know how things work. I got a demo city that we can play around with that won't actually screw up this one. It is unlimited everything on the demo city, so it's not really a trophy city, but we're going to try to earn some trophies together on this one. So anyway, we're going to get our water pipes laid down here. So we have water coming in, and now we're going to take water going out. You do not want them to cross each other because it will contaminate and make all the residents sick. So we got our waters connected. Now let's work on getting some juice to these things. So what we'll do here is our water's fine. So I think we got the basic covered. So let's go ahead and we're going to have a lot of camera views here. I want everybody to see, you know, terrain, heights, and everything like that. We are going to probably screw up. As you can see the light green there by the power plant right to the right of it, that's fertile ground, but it's going to be ruined. But we're going to jam through some more roads here, which is a basic. As you can see, I have one way to all these roads. That way, because later on traffic will be an issue, I promise you. So let's go ahead and get these knocked out, and we'll, when we're done, we'll cover some more. Okay, that's pretty much the gist of it for the roads right now. So now let's go ahead and, so I'm testing out some things to make sure the power, but it's just going to be cheaper to run power lines. Now, these power lines cost 20 cents, I think, of maintenance per week. So once the zones fill in, because power jumps across street and touches zone to zone, but once they fill in and start getting power, I'll remove some of these lines. So we're dropping down some residential zones right now. Give them some place to live. Once we get that done, we will jump over to commercial, give them some places to shop and eat and whatnot. Once we get that done, we got to give them some industrial. So let's slap some industrial down over here. Like I say, you feel free to comment. Let me know what you want to see out of this. If you want to see anything, if City Skylines, if I need to make an episode 2, which I'm going to anyway. But we'll go ahead and get these last zones set up and go from there. Alright, I think we're pretty close to pulling the trigger. Yep. Okay, so once we start up, we are actually live right now. We are got an operational city. As you can see, it's starting to grow here. It grows on its own. I've got it set at fast pace. I usually do that until some money gets earned, because and it's going to sit small like this. And we're not going to document every minute of the city, but major milestones, major construction, we will. Before I add on to this in any serious way, I will make, you know, more videos on it. But we will, you know, like I say, as we grow, we'll document the major expansions of the city. Again, take a look at our residential and commercial and industrial indicator. It's moving. Alright, now we're back. We are adding some power lines over here to boost some power. These will disappear eventually. I will take them away. But I think this is a pretty good start for a little city, and I hope that I've had some people ask me, you know, what's this game about? What's it like? And since it's not an MMO or anything that you can play with other people, this is how we're going to show it. So, but yeah, as you can see, we're short water here because I didn't actually intend to build there originally, but it seems to be working out great. I think for the most part, though, I think this is a pretty good start. So I will go ahead and we'll finish this water pipes out and let it run, and we will witness our city's first evening. Okay, budget. As you build things, your water, your lights, anything like that, I usually tend to drop the budget all the way down because it costs a fortune. And you'll see here, if things start falling short and they need it, I increase it in small increments, usually by 5s. So we'll take the budget for the water and the power all the way down to 50%, the lowest it'll go, and then we'll play. And then this is what we do with everything as it slowly goes along. So our water's good. Let's see. We're going to go to info views here again. We're looking at, well, we're using about 4 kilowatts per hour and we're producing 40. We're using only maybe 80,000 in water and producing 200,000. See, I drop my budget, look what happens. We're going to go in here, we're going to raise it up 5% or to the 5 mark, and let's see if that works out. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, yep, there we go. Everything's got water, everything's got power. Traffic shouldn't be an issue yet. As you can see, we're starting to pollute the water over here, but it'll be a long time before that becomes a real issue. So as you can see, she's starting to grow nicely. Okay, now it's starting to fall in our city. It's actually pretty cool looking once all the lights are on and everything like that. And eventually we'll get into unlocking all these dark areas here that you see on the control panel, HUD or whatever you want to call it, interface. A lot of neat stuff. Not quite there yet. I got another city that I have been working on, but we're not going to jump in the middle of it or nothing. Because it's like watching a movie from halfway in the middle. So as we take a little tour, you can see that graphics are pretty good on the game. Well, like I say, I want to again say Paradox did a great job with this title. There are DLCs to go with it. I will buy them eventually. I just want to see vanilla, how well the game can play and how much longevity it has. So we're going to go ahead and give an example. We're going to rename some streets. I don't usually do the renaming of streets or districts or anything like that until I'm a little bit bigger, but just an example I'll show you. We'll rename a couple of these streets and then also make them all one street. So you name them and then you go to the adjust road tool and you mark out what is one street, and it'll, like you see, Industrial Way here. And now I mark it out and it goes from Webb Street, and I'll take Webb Street and go all the way up back to the main road. Boom. And as you can see, it turns it Industrial Way all the way down. And then we'll go back over here and do it on the residential side, which I'm going to name it Ward Parkway, which is a street in the city where I grew up. So we'll go in here and all you got to do is click it, rename it to whatever you want it, which I edited that out. But as you see, when we're done, it'll change over right before I back out of the screen. Anyway, so here's a little taste of City Skylines Episode 1. Tubetown. Feel free to comment, ask any questions. I'll get to many of them as I can. I want to thank you for watching, Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and ring the bell for the notifications. We will be bringing you a little bit more of this. I want to see what everybody's reaction and how they take it, if they seem to like it like I do. Alright, again everybody, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more.